It's hard to believe Nancy and I will be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary this June, which means that we've also been in pastoral ministry for the last 25 years as well. In churches around the United States, we've had the opportunity to be a part of many different churches and many different lives over the last number of years. Most recently, we are in Ottawa, Canada, the nation's capital, and I'm serving in a church that has around 60 different nationalities represented in it. And as a result of that, God has given us a real desire to reach out to the nations of the world. This past year, I taught through the book of Acts in our church, and I called our people to reach out to their city, their country, and to their world with the Great Commission. And as I did that, I had to ask myself whether I was willing to go in the same way that I was calling our people to go.
As we raise up leaders and train leaders and plant churches and fill up services and pack this place out, and then we go, well, that's not enough either, because we got a world out there that needs Jesus. And millions upon millions of people are dying and going to hell without Jesus Christ. And Jesus says, it's your job as an ecclesia to take that message. So what will you do within your power, within your ability, with your resources to do everything you can to reach people for Jesus Christ? See, that's why we're here.
And so we prayed a lot and said, Lord, if you would open up a door for us globally, we would want to be willing to step through that. And so as we prayed, the Lord intensified our desire to reach out more globally. And God has opened up that door for us through a ministry called TNET. TNET International is a nonprofit organization that is seeking to complete and finish the Great Commission around the world through training and equipping indigenous pastors and leaders who will then multiply and train other indigenous pastors and leaders and start disciple-making groups and plant churches, and the list goes on. So for example, TNET right now is in Cameroon in Africa. And Cameroon has seen some fantastic things happen where they've seen over 100 different disciple-making groups start. They've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pastors trained and equipped. Right now they're working in over 700 different churches with many different leaders, and their estimates in Cameroon are that they hope to have nearly 5,000 disciple-making groups started with literally tens of thousands of conversions as the indigenous people begin to run and lead the ministry in Cameroon. And that's just one of the countries that we're in right now. So as a result of that, Nancy and I will be stepping out of pastoral ministry and into a faith-based nonprofit ministry where I'll take over the presidency and cast vision, shepherd and lead staff, be teaching and training new leaders, be targeting new countries to get into, and the list goes on. And as a result, we are going to be asking for our friends and our family and our churches to come around us and support us in 3 different ways. First of all, through prayer. We can't emphasize enough how important prayer is going to be for our success in this ministry. And we are going to be keeping you updated through newsletters, online blog posts, Twitter, Facebook, and all the different social media avenues. And so we will provide you with lots of different ways you can be regularly praying for us as we go after the Great Commission with TNET. We're also asking for you to consider supporting us financially. This is something we never would have thought we would be doing at this stage of life. After 25 years of marriage, we never could have seen ourselves stepping out and becoming those who are on the mission field raising support, but that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And as president, I will be raising my own personal and ministry expenses through donor support over the next number of years now. So we're asking you to consider being a donor on a monthly basis, or else a donor on an annual basis. Or there's another opportunity to help contribute toward one-time startup expenses, computer equipment, travel expenses, moving, and all of those kinds of startup things. So we're really going to be trusting God to provide generously through you, our friends and our family, to support us as we step out into this ministry. And it's our hope and our prayer that by the beginning of summer, we would have our support base laid down so that I could begin focusing on this ministry and learning this new job. The third way you can participate is through actually participating in serving. There will be ways to potentially go on missions trips with me or participate in teaching and training abroad some of these pastors and leaders in other countries. Maybe some of you would feel led to participate by being a part of the board of directors, and lots of different ways like that. So we're trusting that God will provide generously through our friends and through our family as we venture out on this new journey together, and we're looking forward to keeping you in the loop as we do this. So check out our website. It's citycountryworld.com, and on that website you can find out how to give, to e-give, to become a regular donor, to subscribe to our newsletter, and all those kinds of things. Check us out on Twitter. My handle is Dr. Klopp, and you can check us out on Facebook and all the social media avenues. So God bless and thank you so much for prayerfully considering how you might partner with us.